This map, bursting with storytelling and cultural style, is one of the most fascinating pieces of cartographic art ever created. It's part of a 16th century book called the Codex Mendoza and is referred to as the Frontispiece, or title page. It's not actually the front page, but it's so striking that it's been known as that ever since it became famous. The people who made the Codex are usually known as the Aztecs, but in this video I'll be calling them the Mexica, and I'll explain why later. The map was put to paper around the year 10 House, or 1541 by European reckoning. Made by a Mexica artist or artists unknown to us today, it preserves and presents the city of Tenochtitlan, the belly button of the cosmos, the great city of the Mexica, in stellar color and iconography. And yet, as a map, it may seem to us at first like it's missing something, street names or building footprints. But in fact, the map lacks nothing. It shows us the true layout of the great city, not only in space, but in time and in spirit. It guides us through the very meaning of this place called Tenochtitlan. We see the city laid out and divided into parts. We don't know if the Mexica placed north at the top, but still 4 familiar cardinal directions are represented in the 4 quadrants of the city: north, south, east, and west. Each of these quadrants may have had some meaning which is lost to us today, but something we do know is that the Mexica had a cardinal direction that we don't have: the center. And in the very center of the map, and at the center of the city itself, we see an image familiar to us. An image we also find on the flag of Mexico, here in one of its earliest preserved renderings. The god Huitzilopochtli, the left-handed hummingbird or eagle, perched on the notchli, or prickly pear cactus, growing from a rock, Tetl. The name of city is built from these words, Tenochtitlan. This image recalls the culminative moment of the prophecy of the Mexica who, wandering from their home of Aztlan for hundreds of years, were told to watch for the sign and to build their new home where they saw it. This homeland, Aztlan, is where we get the term Aztecs. However, during their long wandering, Huitzilopochtli renamed them, saying that from then on, these people would be called the Mexica and Aztecs no longer. Mexica is the preferred name today, for that is what these people called themselves. That the Mexica took their name from their patron god, and that this god's image is in the center of the map, tells us that the Mexica did not see themselves as just another people. The center of Tenochtitlan, the center of the Mexica universe, is not just a happenstance place. It's the place where the gods intersect with our world. And around this center lies the city, divided up by brilliant canals, ringed with water. Tenochtitlan was built on an island and expanded by careful labor over the years, as we see here in other depictions of the city. In each quadrant there are figures, humans, plants, structures, such as the skull rack or tzompantli, where sacrificial victims and captured warriors' skulls would be displayed. This structure is possibly a temple, perhaps an early stage of the Templo Mayor, which became one of the most impressive structures of the Mexica city, and remnants of which still exist today. The plants include maize, agave, reeds, plants deeply important to the spiritual and physical way of life of the Mexica. The men are likely the 10 founders of the city, whose names are indicated by the symbols attached to them with small black lines. This, for instance, is a Tototl, water bird, and this is Shukaki, a person wearing turquoise-colored sandals. The men also have distinctive hairstyles, signifying that they're distinguished warriors. One man still stands out. His skin is covered in ritual ash, his ear is red from ceremonial bloodletting, and he wears a loose hairstyle. This is a priest. He sits on a woven reed mat and is the only man with a speech glyph before his mouth. This is Tenoch, the chief speaker when the city was founded and the leader of the group.